Hello, I'm joined by Boren Novakovic, who is Managing Director of Edge, Ascential's new brand, which provides data, advisory and information services focused on e-commerce in a rapidly changing retail world. Boren, tell us a bit about the launch of Edge, and in particular, can you explain a bit about the context, what led you to create this new brand?
Thank you, George. Pleasure to be here. Yeah, so over the past 20 years, really, around the world, there's been an incredible movement of consumers and technology that really changed the way people live their lives. One of those big shifts has been consumers moving their purchasing habits to e-commerce. Obviously, with Amazon starting and being a pioneer to that, all the way to global trends now spreading across Europe and Asia. Ascential saw that vision around people and companies moving to the digital economy and started assembling a group of best-in-class brands through a series of acquisitions with PlanetRetail, RetailNet Group, One-Click Retail, Clavis Insight, and now BrandU. These are complementary products that customers already use side by side. And therefore, it made sense for us to then bring them together in one offering under the Edge umbrella.
Yeah, so give us a sense of what bringing all those things together does. What sort of particular services will you be offering, and how will it make a difference to people's business?
Absolutely. We're going to continue to build on our legacy products and brands which made them market leaders in their each vertical. So starting with One-Click Retail around market measurement and market share, Clavis Insight around digital share, BrandU around price and promotions, and PlanetRetail around retail insights. These are, again, complementary products that customers use. And we know firsthand how they combine these offerings within their own four walls. Bringing together and assembling these offerings really allows the clients to benefit that it's a one-stop shop to deal with. It's an incredible platform with all these offerings, so then they can focus on running their business and focusing on their customers while we provide the solutions they need to win.
Yeah, and these are solutions for who? For what type of companies?
Yeah. Typically, we mostly cater to the CPG industry, so companies like Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Kellogg's, GSK, that really are competing on the digital marketplaces and trying to attract the consumers. We also service retailers, particularly through the BrandU and the PlanetRetail brands around, such as Tesco, Amazon, Apple, Sainsbury's, etc. Those types of companies really are at the center of commerce, and therefore serving both sides of the equation is really what we focus on.
Yeah. And this is at an international level, isn't it? It's not specific to any one country.
Absolutely. Yeah, while the businesses have their origins in either North America or Europe, we now have a global presence, and Asia is one of our fastest growing geographies with our office in Singapore and Shanghai.
And from all your contact with your customers, retailers and brands, what do you think are the big opportunities sitting there at present, and what are the big challenges that you're hearing about that people need help with navigating through?
Yeah, so the number one opportunity is still that we are at a nascent stage still in terms of consumer adoption and e-commerce. There's millions of people are entering the channel every day, and therefore these brands are really there to grab those consumers, make sure they experience their brands, their offerings. That's pretty much the central challenge that the brands have on this leg of the journey, and the tools that we equip them with. As the space has matured, there's also a number of intricacies around how do you actually build a sustainable business that is profitable, meets consumer demand, and brands have capabilities to operate. So retooling their enterprise is top of mind in order to deliver that vision.
Yeah. And what are your ambitions for Edge? If you look forward a year or a few years, what do you hope to achieve?
What we really are focused on is how do we democratize participation in global digital marketplaces and you know, in this e-commerce driven world. And what we mean by that is even the physical retail now is being influenced by digital touch points. And we want to be that company that provides the data insights and advisory to brands and retailers as they digitally transform into the next gen enterprises.
Okay, Boren, thank you very much.
Thank you, George.